Just leave them there until you want them.
Yeah, I actually have a cosmetic.
All right, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. I'm joining the ED guys for Monday Night Raids. Try to grab as many of them as I can with Samus, which is probably just going to be this first one. And then switch over to Java for the remainder of the evening, probably.
They keep giving us more and more.
Cosmetic closet.
Yeah, well, wardrobe. They keep saying the trick is some of the cosmetics are bound to unequip or bound to character or whatever, and then some of them are bound to account, and they can't figure it out. I'm like, spend some time to figure it out.
I know what's going on with everybody, but I have been not feeling particularly well today.
It's a lot easier just to sell bank space and shared bank space.
Yeah, but they don't even like doing that. They keep saying, like, oh, that creates lag. We don't like all that data being stored on each person's characters. We're not going to create any more bank space.
No, the shared bank space doesn't do that. The shared bank space is a separate database call, which is why they're going to keep selling that. Your TR cache and your regular inventory is tied to your character. So it's the TR cache lag in particular that's the problem. And if in my opinion, if they were to create a player storage facility where you could put that TR cache into a database driven account instead, then it would all be great. And then you could tie the database to the player housing and get it off of the character, and it'd free up all that. And you just make a code that it automatically populates everything and rips out every item from your TR cache and puts it in that space when you first log on. Or you can even run a script while the servers are down and have the characters log in and do it themselves and then log back out. Either way would be fine.
Shoot, I'd be willing to physically take every single one of my items out and put it in a friggin' guild house or whatever.
Well, yeah, those of us who play would do it, right? Those of us who play, but you need to make it automatic to get the benefit from it, so everybody.
Right.
The cuckoo clock says it's 8 o'clock.
It brings up a great question. What time zone are you guys in? Because it seems like I'm the only one on the East Coast.
I'm East Coast.
That would be incorrect. Most everyone's on the East Coast, and one of the few West Coasters.
Gotcha.
And I'm from Kansas.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I know, it's fine. It's actually not that bad here, except for the, like, idiots.
But on the flip side, you can stand on your roof and you can see into the next state.
Not quite, but I could definitely take a pee outside and not have a problem. I mean, in the big cities it's not a problem either, but in the medium-sized cities you get in trouble.
Step outside and take a pee. That's the selling point for... Alright.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I have hunted, pissed, and yeah, definitely hunted and pissed off my back porch my entire life until recently.
And what changed recently?
I don't have a back porch, I guess. I mean, and pretty soon I'll be living out of a bus and just everywhere will be my bathroom. In fact, I have a t-shirt that says I love peeing outside. It's true, more than anything.
You rehabbed a bus?
What was that?
I was asking, did you rehab a bus?
Yeah, it's over at USS Fat Halfling on Instagram. I've been restoring it for a little more than a year now, or turning it. So like, it's got running hot and cold water, a wood burning stove, king size bed. I have an alcohol stove, washing machine, shower, etc. Composting toilet, whole 9 yards. Not granite. What's the other one? The fake granite. countertops.
Oh,
The corks, right?
yeah.
Got the mica.
We looked at doing actual granite, but the granite that I really liked, we didn't think was gonna make it through the bumps from the bus. It's probably true. It would have broke for sure.
I'm surprised the quartz doesn't break.
It's super like heavy duty manufactured. We expect the countertops or the counters to break before the top would.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, now I just need to finish painting it, put the roof deck on, hook the shower up, and a little bit of finish work, and we'll be ready to go. So yeah, all that stuff's over at USS Fat Halfling if you're into it, on Instagram.
Oh, my wife's a nurse, and we thought about like she used to do travel nursing, and I would just get a rig and follow her around.
Yep. If
Make good money doing travel nursing.
Yeah, I'd recommend buying a box truck and making it super stealth. You can make them look really nice. They're already square. They have a flat roof. You're good to go. Cost you nothing. The school bus thing's a little bit more expensive, but I think it looks cooler. But I'm nowhere near stealth. People know that I'm doing shit in there. Exploring alternatives on YouTube is a great place if you're interested in kind of looking into that stuff.
Let me go AFK for a few minutes.
I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like China has one of those 5,000 thread fucking grounds.
There you go. I just shot you a message. With one of them in there for you.
So how hard are you gonna cry when you hit the black ice and and the bus hits and then flips and rolls and destroys all your hard work?
Well, considering if that happens, I'd probably die, right? So, not that
No, you'll
bad.
be wearing your seatbelt.
Well, let's pretend I'm driving, so I'm wearing the seatbelt, then the wife and the dogs die, which is the same thing. I just die later. Right, with the bullet. So one way or the other, I still die. If I accidentally killed my wife and dogs for rolling the bus on black ice, whew, there'd be no recovering from that. But it's like, what, 5 tons of steel. Everything's bolted in there, secured down pretty good. So, I think it'll be okay. We
Where do you find places to park?
Places to park shouldn't be that hard. There's a wonderful app called iOverlander, for example, that will show you like places to park, BLM land, so you can park there for free, stuff like that.
Yeah, you can also hit up camp spots and stuff
Yep,
like that.
that kind of stuff too. Yep. Like a lot of counties have free like lakes or camping areas away from like the populated area that you can stay at for free. You just have to know where they are or be able to find them, and that's what those kind of apps are really good at doing.
Nice.
Yeah. Just you can't stay in one place for 2 weeks, but you can like go and and do something and come back, and it's still fine again. So, like, I really hope to find something in the mountains of Arizona on some BLM land that I can just, like, drive up to, spend 2 weeks, drive someplace else, restock on my food for a night, and then go right back up to them. It's kind of my fantasy at the moment.
I think that would be pretty easy, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of the hope, right? If you can be on the north side of the Grand Canyon, up in those Rocky Mountains, right there at the edge of Colorado border, like, I think you can get away with that wet fantasy of the world's greatest view of all time forever. Kinda, right? Like the Grand Canyon on the mountains looking west. That's got to be up there on that list.
There's a lot of good views in Colorado.
Oh yeah, it's such a beautiful country. Beautiful country. Go west, go east, go south. Just get the fuck away from Kansas. So much nothing. And then maybe in a year or two, we'll be able to go visit our brothers to the north and visit that particular country. That's a beautiful country too. There's
Canada?
Oh man, yeah. There's a park that's got something like 250 waterfalls that you can travel to. It's absolutely gorgeous. Go all the way up through there, spend a summer in Alaska, get the hell back out before it's cold. Oh, it sounds like paradise to me. Alright. Not that there's a lot of people watching, but if you happen to be on the Soluna server and you'd like to join us for some raids, I bet there's an LFN. And I guarantee you they will be happy to take you. Yep, there it is. So there's the night. Tonight's the night.
Chat in your message notes.
Discord link?
Yeah.
You mean in the LFN?
Yeah.
Oh, my tumble's bad. Oh, ridiculous. Anyway, chat, how you guys doing today?
Done.
Oh,
Anything-
man, that really sucks.
Fun or...
What does?
Running out of after throwing a smoke grenade and running straight into a tiger tank. Enemy tiger. As you're running through the smoke and come out, as you come out of the smoke, there's an enemy tiger sitting right there, pointing right at you. That blows.
Chat, I'm just tired. I feel weak. Beaten.
You get the people there? How many people are on? You guys get ready to jump over.
We're up to 8.
This match will be done in a minute anyways. It's almost over.
If we can get Hoxton through freaking death.
I'm trying to finish it right now. I'm at the puzzle part.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that we had someone trying to race through there. Would have helped. No, I realized I just lied. I have a 50% pot running. You're screwed. No help from me. No helpo.
How many lives left do you have on Seamus?
I want to say 4. I have 1 more Morning Lord life, 2 shifters, and an assassin to go. Shatterkai.
Nice.
And that's 3 of everything.
Yay.
And then what are you gonna do?
I'll probably put DDO away because they'll probably piss me off with update 51, and I'll probably play something else.
Aw.
It feels too fucking fast, man. I don't know what to tell everyone. It just feels fast. I don't
It
want
feels
14. I don't want 14 updates to try to fix the ballots pass. I want it fucking fixed and working when they ship it out the door. And that's what's gonna get because I just feel like it's gonna be all sorts of clusterfuck.
So why do you think they're doing U51? What's their primary goal there?
I think it's part of a rebalance and a rebrand, essentially. Like, the market share for DDO has not exactly been growing, even though the market share for D&D has been. And I think this streamlines it for a lot of stuff. And it's, again, like, probably 60% or more of the game, right, after level 20. So, like,
Yep.
if they streamline that, and they do a graphics pass, it's DDO2, right? The game is DDO2 at that point.
Yeah, basically.
Which, if they can fix it, it's going to be amazing. But if they can't, they're going to drive away the veteran players who don't like the change, which might still be enough to save the game. I don't know. But I feel like they know that they need to make a major shift or the game is just going to die. And this is their band-aid to try to save it. It's a good one. It's risky. And I think it would pay off, but they just need to slow down so it's not dangerous the first 2 months around fucking major holidays to have bad patches.
Alright, I fucked up. I didn't do to curse this guy either. So now I'm just gonna wind up missing this.
There's still
Well,
four
if you run
spots.
to curse this guy, it doesn't take very long.
I was gonna say you might as well go for it.
I'm trying. I'm going in now. Does anybody want to join me?
Somebody not on XP pot help him so I don't feel guilty.
It doesn't matter. I'll
I put my barriers, but I
No, make Samuels feel guilty and piss away his XP pot. Don't laugh at him.
no, don't do that. I'm level 3.
You monster, no. No, it's so weird. I'm really torn because I really think that the devs have a lot of their heart and minds in the right spot, and I feel like they have a good track record of getting it very close, but then also fucking up like 14% that makes it really critical and not fixing it forever. That's what's bothering me.
See, my impression was that they tried to do a level cap increase, and they couldn't do that because when they looked at the whole thing, they figured out that things are way overpowered at this point. So doing a reset right now would then level set everything so it's more linear rather than a logarithmic or exponential kind of a scale there. Hang on one sec, Dart.
No, it's
And so then that now allows them to have like a linear progression going from 1 to 30 and maybe 30 to 40 or however, wherever they want to go with that.
I feel like. Go ahead.
No, so I was on the council for 2 years when they first decided to do this before COVID. And the whole thing behind it was they hate the Epic Destiny system because it can never go anywhere. It's stuck. It's an old system that's broken. It has a lot of bugs, and it's like there's no growth potential. So yes, they wanted to increase level cap.
So wait,
but
another thing
the
that's the most
Destiny
popular
would not
system.
allow that. So we just suggested like they were going to do all these little patches and all these like change this one, change that one, and we're like, why not just scrap it and start over and get something that's future proof?
Again,
And that's the system. And like Samus was saying, it makes a whole lot more sense for new players coming in that, like, oh, okay, now I have epic enhancement trees that I can spend points in. It's easier.
Again, my problem is, think about Epic Destinies there for 1 second, right? It's the most popular system in the game's history, and they want to scrap it because it's dead end, they didn't future-proof it enough, and it's fucking buggy as shit, and we've had it forever. That's the problem. Like, prove to me
Yes.
that you're not going to make these same mistakes on Wednesday,
think-
but giving me time to check it out, and I will believe you. But I think right now we're just going to have shock and awe for too long.
Yeah, of course, there are going to be bugs. It's freaking standing stone games. But I think the difference is these days is that the devs are actually playing the game. Like, back then, I don't think anyone had a clue how to play DDO. But you've got people in the creative side of things, or the program side of things, of like, that just actually know how the game works and know what works, what doesn't, what's overpowered, what's not.
I also think that they get... Like, I know that devs watch the various streams, right? I know they do, and I know that certain comments that people make, specifically like I have made, get almost an immediate response now.
Right, they get heard, yes.
But I don't think that that's true for, like, most people. I feel like
I don't know.
Stream
When I
Tom,
was on
Voodoo,
the-
myself, like, some of these people, their voices get heard more than others. And I think the yes men are getting elevated and lifted up even higher. And those of us who are preaching caution are getting squished.
Maybe. There's probably some merit to that, because I mean, clearly Voodoo and Shrimtom and some of these other guys are way more in the spotlight, and they're on the council, and so yes, are they getting heard more? Yeah, but they're probably saying a lot more too.
More than me?
But at the same time,
Not more than me.
When I was on the council, the dev team said that they literally read every single forum post. I don't even know how that's possible. I can't keep up, but they sit there and read every single forum post. So stuff gets.
I feel
read
like
and
that's.
seen, but-
I feel like what they mean by that is the people there all together read through all the posts. But I mean, still, it's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm holding out hopes. I think it's a good fix. I think there's going to be a lot of balancing issues. Like, I think there's already, like, I can shoot holes in all this stuff. Like, I know for a fact that Shirati casters are going to be way too overpowered.
Yeah.
I know
So-
Inquisitive is going to be way too overpowered.
This is my problem. Okay, if they're releasing it on Wednesday, they do a hot fix next week and a
Thursday.
second one the week
No.
after that, right?
You know it's going to be Thursday.
You think they'll have one ready on Thursday? Okay.
Yeah,
So let's
not
pretend
hot
they
fix,
have.
it'll be like-
Let's pretend they're working on a hot fix for Thursday. So now, it's almost guaranteed there's going to be a series of these, right?
Oh,
How
yeah.
many of them does it take for them to say, why the fuck didn't we just wait 2 more weeks or another month or after Thanksgiving and leave this Lamania thing up and run and do more testing, then make us go through 6 fucking updates to try to patch it? That's what makes me mad as a veteran player. I don't want to be your fucking beta tester. Make it
Right.
work on your beta test server. Then bring me a finished product. I'm a paying customer.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to give me the next 2 months off for free of my subscription, okay, I'll be your beta tester.
No, I agree with you. I think, I don't think they test internally very well.
Well, I think they lost the... So, like, years ago, I
They
did a
have the
bunch of
staff
interviews.
to be able to test internally. Right?
Exactly,
They used to have a much
exactly.
larger staff.
That's just it. Like, years ago, I did interviews with, like, QA people and stuff like that, and I would have told you back then that they had a robust team, but I don't think they have such a robust team anymore in that field. Now, Daybreak has allowed them to hire a whole bunch of new people, and maybe that's going to make a difference, but I suspect that there's a secret project going on at SSG.
Ooh.
Things that I've heard, things that I've seen, some numbers that have come across based off of some information released from there. I think there's a secret project,
Dun dun dun.
and it could be this. It could be part of the update. This is going to get a rebranding. I don't know.
Will I finally get the sharks with the laser beams attached to their heads?
Oh, they better fucking give us shark with
Maybe.
laser beams. Air shark with laser beams. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Of course, we'll probably just get some ill-tempered sea bass.
I don't know.
Well, I'm holding out hope. I think they're on the right track.
Why do you
I don't
too?
think that I don't think they
That's-
execute it 100%.
That's
like
the
you're saying.
problem. They don't have a track record for being, in my opinion, close to efficient on something this fast. To me, this is going to be. This is like going to come to us 80% done because they needed more time to cook it. I just
So-
feel it.
But they've been cooking it for 2 years.
Yeah, but I mean, they had a good point of if they're going to allow it would be good if they allow the community to do some of the QA. But if you found like little bugs or whatever, they actually rewarded you for finding it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep.
Like, hey, if you find a bug and you turn it in, we'll give you whatever, something 6 months free of subscription. Or if you find something that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no incentive to be respectful and honest in your reporting of these things.
I think that would bring the community together more, like as a whole.
It's almost like there's more of a hammer for showing bugs because
Yes.
you could potentially get banned
Yep.
because of it, right? And so if you find a bug, it's like, do I report this or do I want to report it?
I'll
Right.
be right back.
Yeah, some of the mindset I definitely think needs to adjust. Night, especially in that regard, right? Like I guarantee that I have done some shit that I feel is too shady, and the way I feel like morally I get out of it is I report it, either before or after. Now there's a lot of shit that, probably looks a lot of jumbly, confused mess that comes from me, which is fine, but I feel like I reported it. And if somebody ever wanted to follow up with something with me, I would answer their questions. But if they banned me because of that, oh man, can you imagine the shitstorm?
Well, that's the thing. Like, if they rewarded you for being honest, that'd be great. Instead, what they have is a hammer technique. And then what you get is a bunch of people being dishonest and all the duping, which makes all the regular players really fucking pissed.
Yeah. Nobody wants to do anything. I mean, I don't think.
Then they ban you for having spell components.
Well, spell components are a crutch.
I know, I got banned for 2 months for it.
Oh, good. We found somebody else that's going to heal. This is awesome.
When they did the pass during the duping thing, they actually went through everybody's inventories and stuff. I got a ban. I came back. I was like, what the hell did I get banned for? I came back and all my characters had all the spell components taken away.
What was the argument?
I don't know. They were.
Oh, they don't explain it when they ban you.
They don't. This is when they went through the server and they're banning everybody for duping. So if you had
Yeah,
like
they
big
literally went
stacks-
through every character on the server
But the thing is,
and
though-
deleted crap.
Yeah, and like I said, the people never played the game, so they didn't know what was what. So my characters, I always had a stack of 1,000 of each component, and I was very, anal about. At the end of the day, before I logged off, I always refilled my stacks. So my characters, my casters, all had stacks of 1,000 spell components. So they were coming through looking for people that were duping stuff. So they just went through your inventory. If you had too much of one item, they assumed that you probably do, and they were banning people. And they took the items. Guess what? I had stacks of 1,000 of these spell components. They didn't know. And apparently, the person doing it didn't know what spell components were.
That sounds like they outsourced somebody to write a
Whoa.
SQL script, and they just ran it and been like,
No, you know what? No, they were going through.
You're going to say it wasn't they were logging in people's characters when they were
Yeah,
doing
they
that.
were
logged
logging.
in
They
everyone's
logged in
characters.
everybody's character because it took them a long time to do it.
Yeah, I
They
think
had a lot of
I think
interns.
it was like a
doing
week,
it.
wasn't it, or something?
Yeah,
They
like
had the-
Or not.
the
every
dance team.
they had some sort of script that ran that flagged people as potentials, and then they went through and they checked them out.
Yeah. So,
And then the
it was-
people, even though the people who they actually had done nothing wrong, they triggered that result, so they banned them anyway because they triggered that automatic response, and then they went through and they cleaned it and fixed
Oh, and there was no way to ask even what was going on. I couldn't find anything out until after the ban lifted,
it. Right.
And then I was like, oh my god, I started laughing my head off. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck? And there's like, oh, spell components. Oh god. Not that I'm saying I never did anything, but I probably should have got banned before. It's like they're gonna ban me for small components. It was hilarious.
We're just missing one.
There he is.
Spaceballs!
Yeah, it was like, you know, if you're gonna go through and, you know, do that, at least have people, well, get people to actually play the game, or at least know what they're doing.
Right? I don't know. I was really hoping that they would, hang on a second.
Yeah, because no one who's ever played the game, like, for more than, like, you know, an hour would not know what the scope was, you know, wouldn't know.
So I know personally I was really hoping that COVID was going to get them to, like, let more people into, like, the facility. Like remote coding type jobs and stuff like that, like remote DMs. I feel like something like that would be a real big boon, like remote QA. Like people like myself, Tobrel, stuff like that, people would go in and figure that stuff out and we'd be really good at it. But I'm not doing that shit for free.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I already advertise your game, like non-stop. Let's actually get some. Let's actually be helpful for
Someone
2
stream?
seconds.
A couple of people are streaming. Yes.
No, just gotta be careful what I say.
Yeah, sorry. Almost always, if I'm playing, I'm streaming. There's a couple days last week that was the case where I wasn't, but almost always. Get that right? Yeah, we did that. Cuckoo! The cuckoo box. Oh, it's immune to fire. Only lights. Okay. Only light. That was a good one. Not this though. How is that? Yeah. Godless heathen portal. Heathen portal. Show it some righteous fury.
Bar down.
That was brilliant. Brilliantly executed.
I was wondering if you're gonna take it.
No, it was in the spikes, right? So if you take a res while you're in the spikes, you automatically die. There's no save on that apparently. I'm like, I should be at full health. Nope, I'm dead. Thanks.
Explode. Nice. Explode. Is it on the same timer? Oh, that's the same ability. Well, get the shit out of here. I need stuff listed on my bars twice. Come on now. This whole time in my mind, I thought that was two things.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the game does need to update the way it does stuff so it gets a little bit a bigger market share. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Again, I've yet to say it was a bad idea, just that I wish that they would feel like they follow all the way through. I feel like too often, they can't hear me. I feel like too often, SSG and Turbine before it just have like, they have a vision and they deliver like 60%.
Yeah, I think the QA thing is it'd be better to wait longer or to release smaller updates as long as they worked well. You know what I mean?
Well, I understand the idea of rip it all out and replace it. I get it. But it's gotta all work.
You have found an Eldritch device.
And maybe it all will. But I feel like if they patch this thing more than 4 or 5 times, it's gonna feel like a failure. And that's not what it needs at this time for the veterans to stick around. So, and maybe they don't want the veterans to stick around, and they want the veterans to leave, and then they'll make the new graphics, and DDO2 will be here. I don't know.
Yeah, if they're saying the TR cache is what's causing lag, right?
No, they're not saying that.
They have said that it's one of the things that adds to it is the file bloat, which is part of the character thing, which is part of the TR cache. So like they have indirectly said it, but not directly.
Gather southwest, please.
You want me on the crystal?
I need someone on the crystal. I was gonna go there, but I'll take all the help I can get.
You can target ults, but I still can't heal ults.
That's all 4 of them.
There we go. I got Turbulent on the other hand. Okay. Yeah. Hit bar whack-a-mole is not always the most fun, but sometimes it is the most fun. Carta is the only one left. Okay.
They might all be prepped.
They look prepped. Let's split them up. Run north.
Whee! That's not where I go.
Asarhal the Knave is returned to Shavarath. Kasquik Sagraza,
There we go.
the Pharaoh
One more.
Demacia of
Bam.
Windigo crumbles into nothingness.
Bam!
Nicely done.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good job.
If you need help with your puzzle, call out your location. Someone will be by to let you out.
The altar of the
If your
New
puzzle's
Gods
done,
remains
please run waters. Don't stand around the center. Someone might yell at you.
Do we have anyone that can unlock?
pathway leading to the next
Yes.
challenge appears before you.
You betcha.
Any rogues in the party? Any rogues? Boop. Boop, boop. Okay. What?
It's always
Sitting on
scary.
5x5. If you don't want to be in here, get out.
Always scary spawning in that northwest puzzle.
You gather a
Can't-
vial of
Nope, I got it.
from the marble fountain.
I feel like a wall has probably happened.
I blame the cleric.
You should. He doesn't like healing. The worst. Currently to Samus is the safe spot if you guys are worried about the wall coming around. Doo-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright.
FYI,
I got a
Samus
3x3.
is not running water.
Huh?
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yell at him.
Ah!
That's funny.
Falls in the
Hex.
northeast.
Duh hex.
Just kidding. Yes, northeast.
Alright, now should be good.
Second wall southwest.
Are all the puzzles done? Or do we need a opener?
I walked past a 3x3, but I may be done now.
I just solved it and put water in it.
There you go.
Nice.
I think we're good.
Just gotta get 2 more waters.
I've got it. I'm just looking for a fountain.
Yes. I feel like, yeah, I think the wall's gonna clip back around, right?
The final fountain.
Oh, but they're gonna bust
Nicely
it.
done.
Nice.
The magical pen blocking the altar of the
That's good.
Vax dissipates.
That is quite strong. Oh, we didn't get through the
Man,
spell
lag has been
penetration?
great tonight. By great, I mean horrible.
Okay. Run. Pew. I'm gonna go ahead and shrine. I want to be immune to poison for this next part. Call me strange if you'd like.
My wings again, beating like thunder through the summer sky.
Olts, does Riven Gun still have a raid night?
They haven't run raids in a little while. Theoretically, they do.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't paying any attention to whatever happened in the last couple of minutes.
I always appreciate Jazza's videos. They make me laugh.
Those videos.
He hasn't been on in a while.
I know. I hadn't seen him.
Sad face.
I had recorded a couple of response videos to his response videos and Strim Tom's videos, and I almost put them out. I wish I would have now.
Oh, I'm right there with you. I really feel like putting out a couple of response to response videos.
Yeah, my problem with that is I feel like it starts to like try to signal boost with not necessarily welcome. So I decided it probably wasn't a great idea for me.
Sure.
But I've been really tempted a couple of times. I think like I said, I recorded one for sure, and I started editing it, and I decided I wasn't going to put it out. But I do think he's brilliant. Brilliantly funny.
This Caster Olympics is.
It's
probably
great.
my
It's
favorite
absolutely outstanding, right? Yeah, I really want to get Samus finished and go on that Beyond Caster Olympics.
A blur up in the air catches your eye.
Not necessarily like I don't really care about the who wins or who loses. I just love hearing him commentate. It's so funny.
Oh, I just feel like the competition would be swift there.
The hunt will
Yeah, it would be fun.
As you activate the altar, the image of a huge tomb with leaden pages appears before it. This must be the Codex of Infinite Plane. You find yourself in the very center of the shroud, face to face with a Rakshasa from the Lords of Dust. You killed the pit fiend.
Yeah, I was talking with my kid today about DDO and stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, I don't feel like DDO challenges you anymore, and that's probably why the hardcore server is good for you. And I'm like, okay, well that makes sense. And he's like, because I don't think there's anything DDO could throw at you anymore that'd be challenging. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but definitely some of that kind of competition I think would be pretty fun and be an interesting challenge.
I just like playing DDO because I like playing DDO. It's cathartic, it's fun, keeps me entertained,
Exactly.
engaged.
Yeah,
I get to raid with you people, so
I just have a real competitive streak. I mean, I play a lot of Magic and stuff like that, so it's nice to take and have some sort of thing that we can compete on in this.
Sure.
Yep, I'm with you, Holtz. I play because it helps me unwind. It's not stressful. Just
Yep.
log in, enjoy it, log out, no big deal.
Yep.
Still there. Let me try another page. Let's see.
And thank God I have an awesome wife that lets me.
Closer to home. The sprawling wastes of Zendrick.
Awesome wives are often the key linchpin to playing video games a lot.
Here's a well-thumbed page. The devil's a shadow.
I don't want to have to hit any buttons. I'm just going to keep healing people. I love
Things never meant to see the light.
healing things. Maybe I should go ahead and dust off heals you not. I really enjoy not having to do anything in raids. It's great.
What's that like throwing shade?
I mean, I just hit the heal
people.
button. That's all. You guys are taking care of everything. I don't have to do anything except occasionally hit a heal button. It's great.
This page is Zoriat, the plane of madness.
Like, I could contribute, but do I need to? Nah, these guys got it. And then-
That's one thing I've been thinking about my bard that I play in raids. I wish it were more active. Like, I sing songs in the beginning, and then just like, okay, well, cool. Good luck, guys. You know, I can't really do much.
That's why I like Java. The way he's set up, he's still like 60 or 70% DPS, right?
Yeah. Now you took 2 Warlock for the debuff, right?
Mostly, yeah. Mostly I followed what I was fucking told with the instruction manual. It's like, okay.
RTFM.
I don't know, the in VOD and Too Hot to Handle parts are
Good.
pretty good.
Dancing balls, yeah, I guess.
And D&D too. They go well.
I mean, with the recent changes they've made, Bard has some really awesome sonic damage they put out. I know Gentis really loves playing Bard at the moment. There's a lot that he does with it. And it dishes out damage, heals.
Yeah, I'll be surprised when everything shakes out if Bard is not the choice for Hardcore Season 5 or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like they're getting a lot of Sonic love for sure.
Limbo spells your doom.
I was sad to see that they're kind of like nerfing a lot of the debuffs.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
little
no.
scad, but that's probably just because they feel like it's so powerful they have to gate it behind level 30.
Yeah.
Which, that really pisses me off, also. Yanking something out and putting it someplace else because you think it's too powerful and then it's been here forever, that also kind of shows me some short-sightedness.
Well, I think it's probably more difficult to balance. Like, who actually knows how much negative 20 PRR and MRR?
Nobody
Makes a
does.
difference.
Neither do they. They have no idea.
Exactly.
You know who does? The people who sit there and watch their damn screen and do number calculations.
Yep.
So, and they don't give us tools to be able to do it ourselves easy, so that's what you get.
Can you imagine if they made the Kobold test thing as a ship buff?
I really
You'd
feel like
running
it should
numbers
be.
left and right. You'd have so much more data.
Would be awesome.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
worse if you could just type in a track command until you hit an untrack command and then it recorded and spit out the data, like your mean, your average, your high, your low? That would be terrible, wouldn't it?
That would be horrible. Because then, you know, you could measure people and
Yeah, 'cause then,
see who's actually.
then I'd have actual, you know, documentation, physical documentation of how sucky my moves are.
Yeah, I think they don't want to do that because they're afraid it would turn into the like WoW sort of mentality. Like you can't get in a group because your DPS is not at a certain level.
Yeah, maybe.
You mean like my DDO again?
No,
Whatever.
That was awesome.
Oh, that was awesome. I would always log out with all of my Korthos gear on, just out of spite.
Yeah, I would just put the most terrible stuff on and then TR. And I was so many TRs in the thing, it was just always broken. So they're always like, "What the hell are you wearing? You're like a wizard and you're wearing the spider gear or whatever." Like, whatever.
A chest. Now you may see the glint of gold.
Does anyone need a chain? I just got like 3, 2. I'll trade for like an arrowhead or something or scale.
What kind of hole hides
I don't need
So-
anything, but I'll happily trade you this arrowhead I just got if you want
Did
it.
someone say they needed a chain?
I said I do not, but I would happily trade it.
I thought I heard someone before you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll trade you. It's, you're going on Sammy's? Yeah. Alright, it's in the far right chest.
And who are you on?
Melchizedek.
There you go, mate. Hope that helps.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, there's no way to log your DDO text, but wouldn't that make a lot of sense if you could? It just log the output text for your checks file or your combat for however long you tell it to.
Or what if we had UIs that we could actually customize?
Let's
and
not get
build
carried away.
and like use damage calculators and like an ESO where you like have all the like you can totally like customize everything. You have like little mods that you can build in to track your damage and tell you when to hit action boosts and oh man, that'd be awesome.
Alright, we're gonna reset and reform up for Potion. Give me some good tunes.
Yeah, we still want Java, right? As opposed to Samus again. I mean, I'm happy to stay on Samus if people would take this risky healing.
I'd rather you get Java. Can you
Sounds
Dancing
good.
Ball?
Can Java Dancing Ball? I doubt it. Java has like
What's-
shit for DCs.
Not after the update.
How shit are his DCs?
Let me look. I can tell you.
I can bring a dancing ball guy if you need a dancing ball guy.
You need a tank more than a Dancing Ball guy.
I can bring one of those too if you want.
But I'll tell you right now, you've just made me incredibly happy, Olds. That's all I've wanted is I want people to tell me two things. Like, one, please go get Java, and two, since Java's here, we can do X higher difficulty. Those are the two things I like to hear more than anything.
Well, you're welcome.
Okay. My Dancing Ball DC.
I like
It's
when John's
53.
party because it's like a triple damage buff.
How's 53 sound for you, sir? Because I tell you right now, Samus is like 76 by comparison. And he's level 4.
I think it should still work, right? Is that with or without buffs? Because I think with buffs, that should take it up to, what, 58?
What do you need? Dancing balls?
I need Dancing Balls, I need a Trapper, and then I need DPS.
I can do the traps.
Perfect.
I can do the heals.
Perfect. Well,
Take it, I'm bringing the tank.
Sure.
Yeah, I threw my buffs and it's still telling me 56. But you know how the tooltips like to not update, so God knows what it actually is. That would be pretty cool too if they could fix that, I think. Tooltip overlay, that'd be nice. Ooh,
Actually,
shake
if you
it up,
blank
baby.
them up on Ava 1. Hit that. Thank you.
Yeah, dance it.
Ooh, a tank and an off tank. Damn. Very special.
Yeah, that's another
Me
thing.
too.
Have last year's hardcore character or last
There's a
hardcore.
guildie that wants to come if that's okay.
That's fine. Do we have the space? I think we have the space.
There's 8 in Discord currently. And he's in Discord. He's trying to figure out how to unmute himself, I think.
Or if, like, this is a push to talk section, so if
Right.
you don't have
Yeah,
push to
it's
talk,
old.
it auto mutes you.
Oh, he's got to change his settings. That's why it's not on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's there's a very targeted reason for that. I'm sure you guys can guess if you guys don't know.
I imagine it makes a lot of sense, but
We've had way too many people who have been yelling at in the background noise at whatever else is going on
yeah.
in their lives, and that then gets transmitted all over the entire channel in the middle of a raid, and that's a little bit distracting for me.
Also, the background of your life might not be what you want streamed onto the
Very much so.
forever onto the internet.
Well, it's not so much that it gets streamed. It's that you may not want 11 other people that you don't know knowing what's all going on in the background.
God damn it, I just got home from work and you're in that fucking game again. God damn it.
Oh, that sounds perfect. I would love to put some of that on the stream, I think. Somebody else is getting yelled at, not me.
There's been some epic moments that way.
I'm sure.
Guaranteed to bring comments.
And so we instituted a push to talk section, and then there are other raid leaders who don't like push talk, and so there's a non-push talk section.
Yeah.
And if you want the drama and the trauma, you can host it in the other channel, and people have choices.
Yeah.
Audio check.
There you
I can
go.
hear you.
Hey, I unfucked myself. Look at that.
Woot.
I didn't know we were allowing wolfies into this. Maybe I have to go.
Hey, I got a question though. Whoever that was that just did the whole like playing that game again, is your name Amy by chance? Because that sounded just like my ex-wife.
All
Right. Do I have everyone from Discord in party?
Looks like is Dark Helmet in here? What's he on?
Yeah, that's Tusk Lord, I think.
Ah, gotcha. Yes, then yes, everyone's in here.
All right. Next discussion topic. What is the most powerful build to drag people from 1 to 20 on the hardcore server over and over and over again?
That's not even a contest.
Let's hear it.
It's the Sonic bar. They're freaking
I feel like you're probably not wrong
pretty powerful.
with like a
And
level
they're
or two of
super
rogue.
easy to.
Yeah, I did that twice, remember? So I agree. Next one then. After that.
Oh crap! I'm gonna have to swap back here in a bit. I'm missing gear on this guy.
I have to admit, I have a weird fantasy about some sort of Warforged Artie Warlock. But I feel like my brain will explode if I try to play that. It just seems like it's going to be all sorts of bad.
Brilliant. Let's see. There we go. What would be wrong with that? Warforged, Artie, Warlock.
Well, I feel like the reason you want to be Warlock is because Warlock demolishes like with Cone, just eats its way through heroic levels, right?
Oh yeah.
And then you want enough Artie that you can trap. But if you're going to be Artie and Warforged, you want enough Artie that you could get the healing aura, right? So you're talking tier 5 Artie healing aura.
Yep.
So is that enough levels of Warlock to make justifying it okay? Doesn't seem like it. That's just my thought process. But I really want to play it.
Well, what's stopping you?
Laryl's asking about which Discord we're in.
We are in the easily distracted Discord. It's in the
Yeah, it's
LFM.
posted.
All right, Bacon, I'm going to pass you the star. I'll be right back. I got to get
Okay.
this gear.
The other question becomes, do I do that or I try to do something even crazier than last hardcore by being the tank? Do something
Oh
other.
my gosh, that'd be so boring.
Yeah, but if you had a solid group to go with, doing the tank, healer, caster, some sort of melee DPS with a rogue for traps. I mean, you can, if you play solid, you can burn through shit pretty quick.
In theory,
Problem
but
is
who
trying
has
to get a
that
group
time?
together and then keeping that group together
Exactly.
and timings and things like that. That's the frustrating part.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just see very regulated play times, so you'd all be on the same level.
And then if someone dies, then what do you do?
So this is the plan. I'm going to run probably 3 groups, different schedules, and then if somebody dies from like one group, they can fall to the next and into the next, and I'll try to cycle people down. That's my plan. So like I'll let people sign up for the first group, and then if people die or whatever, they can move to the second group, and I will put a second character in that level range to help them, and then I'll do that for a third. I'll run 3 characters up at the same time, probably simultaneously across 3 days or 3 times a week, because I'm gonna get some of these people who have never done something on the hardcore done. If that means I have to knock them unconscious and drag their bitch ass accounts across the finish line, so be it.
I like it.
I am thinking about Cordovan specifically, hopefully.
1 group, 6 Sonic Bards. Go.
I mean, if I could do something like that for sure and dictate everybody's builds, I 100% would make them all be Warforged Arties. 100%.
Sign me up.
Well, there we go. We have one. It just synergizes so much. They're so powerful that way. And everybody just plink, plink, plink at range and just stay a million years away. Maybe one person can be tank mode for times when you need a tank.
Don't forget curse spots.
Meld for the Orphans.
Don't forget meld.
Gotta go grab the hat, the meld hat or whatever off of Samus so Samus can make another one. Gotta do that tonight. Stupid exclusive hats.
Yeah, those are exclusive. Yeah. Well, you can drag it to your. You can drag it to your shared bank.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you could probably also just blow it up, right, and buy another one and then buy it back.
I don't trust that process.
No. I've lost a lot of stuff in buyback.
Yeah. I'm not worried about it.
What we got.
Aha, that's why.
The auction house thing works a little bit better though. But you can't do bound to account stuff like that.
Does Java have the mana song?
Negative.
Okay.
We do have Godrim.
He's not
So-
he's not spell singer, I don't think.
He said he has dancing balls and you can do dancing balls.
Perfect.
I'm also in Discord.
Awesome.
Oh, very nice. Makes things so much easier.
I mean, I don't know what my DC is, but I'm enchantment focused. It should be.
You can just mouse over. You can just mouse over the spell. It'll tell you the DC.
Yeah, it says 59 will save. The save, is that the DC?
Yep.
Yeah, that is the DC. Is that with songs or without songs?
Yeah, I'm not totally buffed yet.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was on Hawkinson and as a bard, it was 91 was my, and then when I boosted, I could get to like almost 100.
That's crazy.
Now? Currently?
Correct.
That's pretty good.
My standing DC was 91.
Samus on Illusion DC, I think I was able to get to about that after the change.
Is everyone buffed?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's mass dev board.
Should be good.
Let's step through. Don't move. A flying dog in my face.
Can't be accused of doing anything if we're like this.
Alright, we're all here. Go say hello, Bacon.
Okay. Shabba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, my dancing balls are just terrible. Stack some debuffs. Work. All these debuffs in here. Repeat. Ouchie.
Traps are done.
Thank you for doing that.
Mary did almost.
I'm gonna attempt to set up for the boss. He's down.
Okay.
First.
Do you want to DPS right in, or are you gonna?
No, no, just hold. Hold. Let him get in position. Hold it. Hold it.
He's not gonna. Guy's not gonna chill.
Loving that bear.
There's
He's
no
got that bear
chill.
love.
You know, not even do anything to him.
Alright, light him up. Circle, circle.
Because I'm so big and fluffy, that's why.
That is why. Big and fluffy.
So 55k crit on an arrow. That's nice.
Someone's still cursed. Well, everyone's cursed right now. You have neg levels? Is that what I heard?
No, I had maggots.
Oh, maggots. Yeah. We should be getting some dancing balls up. We want at least 2 right in front of the group here.
That's not bad. Check our heat. Okay, this one's are done.
Got trash up first.
This is where people tend to get murdered.
Java,
Oh,
drop
that-
some dancing balls. Our other road, Bard is down. Circle. Circle, circle. He's back. Curse. Seconds.
Seems fine.
Circle.
Circle, circle.
Need some more trash also. Which means I probably need another dancing ball right about now. Not that it's gonna land, but probably just time. Okay. Make sure all the debuffs are going. Yeah, nice. Nice.
Red's going out.
Gotcha.
First. He should be going AFK here shortly.
Circle. Probably okay right here.
First. Guys are all focused.
Circle behind us.
Circle, circle.
Still have at least
Just
one
100K
person
crit.
like permacurse.
Nice.
Okay. Do I debuff just in time for nothing? Oh my god. Alright.
First.
I know the other... He died. Didn't we have 2 deaths?
Circle.
I think just one person died.
Okay. Alright. Never mind. I didn't want a
Circle
dancing
and
ball anyhow.
first. Got that, it's coming in. 47, I think 46 is when we start getting the devils.
I really do love it when people try to call out loot in the chat. It really makes me happy. I don't know why. But it's pretty fun. Like things drop in quests.
Curse. I'm gonna be sad when they deactivate the shinies on the Maybar shield. I really like the shield.
Yeah, but they did a really good job on those visuals.
Oh boy. Getting to the point where
8 more kills and I should be back.
the group is just fine, so we don't need to worry about doing anything crazy. Should be pretty soon.
First. He's back.
Okay. Partially debuffed. Fully debuffed.
Get ready on your melds.
Should be pretty soon. I really need the
First.
dust dagger or the ooze.
Circle.
Circle, circle.
Let me do this.
We gotta do some more DPS on him. Should be getting Orthons right about
Circle.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of
Can't hear you, Bacon.
There's Wolfie.
Oh, that's a lag.
Photons are almost down. Curses.
Full debuff. Okay, let's go. Time for some gasoline, kids. Vacation?
He's gone stupid. Slide him up.
Vacation.
That's
3 hits. Get him while they last. Oh. Curse.
Boost.
Nicely done.
With the loss of what, 2? With the loss of but 1 2 times.
Not tear out his heart, rip out his tail.
Oh man.
I thought I saw Wolfie go down all the way, and then he was like neg hit points for a second.
I immediately ran over and started spamming heals.
I was doing the same thing. I was like, he went to like negative something, and then I saw him go full.
I'm just like, where the shit is he? Spam, 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 spam. Sometimes I hate epic defensive fighting. Oh, I got a thing. It's like the first time in forever I got a thing. It's not good. Okay.
Somebody got a spark.
Comfort or Bone is in there too.
Oh, congrats on the heart.
Right.
It looks cool.
That's what everyone's
but
looking for.
That and that friggin' what is it? Falchion. Thing is so good.
The tail. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Don't forget to turn this in.
Alright, double checking. Nobody wants the club.
Cool cosmetic.
I have a cosmetic, I think.
No, I already have a Conqueror Bone.
Alright, sentience food it is.
Looking for the other two-hander out of here.
It's so good.
He doesn't want to give it up because he enjoys having the fluffy bear beat his ass every week.
Eventually you'll have enough rooms, right?
Oh yeah.
No, I want to make him give to me.
Gotta make sure to get these.
I like beating the bosses down. Just like, give me what I want.
I'm going to assume that that was not as heartbreaking as I
just like getting what I want.
thought it was going to be. Alright. What's next? Master Artificer.
It was Legendary Hard Master Artificer.
Do you have anything I need?
Alright.
Oh yeah, he has the other part of this, I
Dear chatters, I think I might have to do the bio here. So let's do it. I'm going to switch to cam mode for those of you who would like to see, and I'm going to put a minute up on the clock here. Be right back, everyone.
Yeah, I was running a Sonic Bard for racials, and then I keep trying different builds to see, what's the power curve and that sort of stuff. And after the updates to Bards, I just like them. 1 through 20 is really, really good.
I've been doing the whole 1 to 30, doing a couple Epic Lives and then back to 1. But I'm running Inquisitive and I love it. I have so much fun with this build.
Yeah, I like the Inquisitive. It's great single target damage. I like the Sonic because I never have to aim.
AoE, yeah.
I just spam and I'm like, oh, got it. Now, once you hit 20 on a Bard, though, you really have trouble keeping up with the damage
That feels much
until you
better.
get, much higher. But then, really, you should be CCing for the group.
Excuse me. Alright, so we better actually look on the radiant, on the radiant, on the radiant. Done? Done. Done. Not done. Pretty sure done. No, not done. Test score's not done.
All right, we're missing 2.
We're missing more than 2. We're missing like 4.
I'm twisting Energy Sheath. I'll be right there.
Missing 3 now.
I think the thing I like about the Bard the most is that it's kind of like a general purpose. You can do healing, you do whatever, but I mostly like how you can slow the tempo of the fight with holes, dancing ball, stuns, all this other stuff.
I've always enjoyed the Bard class. Not as much as like the Wizard, but I've always liked it.
Alright, we got 12 out of 12.
Thank you for songs.
Wait. Is this not on? Oh my goodness. When did that turn off?
Are we good on songs?
I believe mine are out unless someone's missing any.
Well, let's roll.
The last.
Alright, whoever wants to go trap, go get us that trap.
Come Somebody go get it. Apparently this thing arches a little bit more than I thought, so let's try to get a little bit more behind it, shall we? On this one. Seems good. Arch. Hey Tim, what's up, buddy? How long has it been? Oh, I guess it wasn't that long. Good, just making sure. Whew. Couple of raids tonight. A little bit of experience on Samus. We managed to do a Shroud, a legendary Shroud on him. It's always good. I got a bunch more of things I'll have to go earn up, so let's see what else we can get done tonight after raids.
Sonic Bar definitely has the advantage on Breakable.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, Inquisitive Breakables is terrible.
You don't think you're gonna finish up your PK Forcecaster build before the update?
I went and got one of those Sonic
We have
ones,
today and
the
tomorrow. You
Sonic
should be able to
ones
get there.
from Red
Yep.
Guns.
You don't know what
they
kind of
provide
time
so
you
much
have,
better.
but
Got that on all my accounts.
So good.
Gonna you go this way first. 4 levels? Oh, 4 levels you should be able to get it done easy. Especially if you have any Maybar first times to do. That's if you have any Maybar first times, you can get a 250,000 experience a piece. That's pretty big. But like any of the sagas should get you there, pretty much. Maybe not one of them. But at worst case scenario, just like if you're good at doing the cogs, you can just like go elite run the cogs or whatever a couple of times.
Lagalicious.
Strimtom once told me his main trick is that he does everything on legendary hard, or not legendary, the hard. And then it just makes it like he's got to run X percentage more quests, but because he can just run the quest so much faster, that's what he normally does, I guess. At least that's what he told me when I asked him about it. Not my style of play, but I can understand why people would like to do that. And I think Strimtom has the current record on leveling, right?
I would say let's shrine up and reset this instance because this is horrible.
Yeah, man, I'm not having any lag over here.
Shut up. See, that's the kind of thing that happens. Like now, the devs got on stream and they saw that, they heard that. They're like, oh, there is no lag in media.
Well, I just mean I've definitely had days where we've, like today that we've had where I've been stopped and you guys have been able to go, but right now is not one of those times.
It could be that I logged out and swapped characters and logged back in. Reset and do a big reset of my client. Alright, we got the optional. Everyone out?
I'm lagging too, not just you.
Oh yeah, it's bad right now.
There it went. There was the first skip. I finally caught it.
And again.
If you want to see the lag, you can watch my stream and you'll definitely see people running in place.
Chugga chugga chugga.
Yep.
Oh, did someone open the door? I mean, there's a little for sure. Now I've caught it. You know what I mean? Thinking about respecing into Fadark and going Shadow Dancer after the update. So I have a video over on my YouTube channel, like on my Wizard Caster build. I don't know how much that's gonna be good still after the update, right? Like we lose the Magister basically, the force stuff from Magister, but I think you can get close with that. That's what I really like the most. I was that was my highest DC casting for like PK and stuff like that. I think I was like 140 something, 100 something. Okay. Okay.
Anyone here tried video on Windows 11 yet?
I didn't hear what he said. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you asked.
Anyone here tried video on Windows 11 yet?
Oh. No, I have not.
Negative.
I didn't even know there was a Windows 11.
Oh yeah. The specs for it though are, I'm gonna wait till I have a better rig in order to be able to upgrade, because you can't upgrade with what I have. You gotta have what, an 8th generation processor?
I think there's ways around that. I'm not sure.
I'm not in a big hurry to.
Yeah. I think I still have a 6th gen processor.
Me too.
And DDO has a 2nd gen.
Maybe.
I was about to say, it's just a way for them to sell you more stuff. I wouldn't upgrade unless it doesn't.
Well, I
do what you
mean,
actually
support
need.
for Windows 10 isn't going away until 2025, and by that point, then I'm sure I'll upgrade my rig by then.
Right.
So I'm not in any kind of a hurry to. I don't need to be on the bleeding edge of Windows. There's always.
And you will bleed.
Yeah.
Well, they are giving everybody a free upgrade, right?
Yeah,
So it's a free upgrade.
Yeah, you need to cash in before that.
Yes, you want to make sure you get it flagged at least, but other than that, I don't think it matters at all.
Well, I mean, they did the same thing with Windows 7 going to Windows 10. What they didn't tell you was that it's always been free. All you had to do is just go download the installer from Microsoft, and you can upgrade even still to the day from Windows 7 to Windows 10. I suspect that's the path they'll take going forward with Windows 11 as well.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Great. How you doing?
Doing good. Make it time for raids tonight, or am I too late?
We are in Master Artificer. We have
Dryad after this, right?
Dryad after this. It might be a spot.
All right. You want me to bring a tank or something else?
We've got a tank. We can probably swizzle and let's just see what we get. Let's get through this and then we'll sort that out.
Fair enough. I'll be back in just a minute, but save me a spot.
Sounds good.
You figured maybe 10, 15 minutes you'd be done with that?
Yeah, we're just beating down the waves right now. Probably about 10 minutes.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Get your rings on.
Energy sheath.
Energy sheath. Electrical ring. gonna go east, short run.
Yeah, the bard is dead. I don't know for sure yet, but I suspect. I don't live so far. Nice to be wrong. It's kind of what you're doing now. I like that build. I feel like that build is strong. It is the force casting PK guy. That's kind of what I've been. I think that's the most me character I've found so far. Although I am really enjoying the laser blasting Sun Elf right now too.
One more. You can do it.
It's also quite strong. Yeah, we caught the lucky run right there.
All we can. Yep.
Let people do their trappy thing. Sounds like Unts is also, or Alts is also streaming. So don't forget that you can use the multitwitch.tv/people's names to be able to watch multiple streams at the same time. I always recommend that for everybody, so you can watch as many different, support as many of the streamers and the points of view as possible. Need one more Sun Elf life? Me too, mate. Me too. I really wanted to get them all done during Maybar, but there's too many days that I took off.
Where's the bard?
I got him. I got him.
Alright. Everyone focus on purple. Focus on purple. We're going to beat that down to about 10%, and then we're going to kill green and then kill purple.
Would you rather green or purple be faster?
I want you on purple.
I feel like we're going to beat down this one and
we're going to go into stand against the tide.
I think that's how we're going to do it. We're going to do it like this.
Unless you're a caster or something like that, in which case focus on green. But
this box is huge, but I'm still not quite there. I need to be close enough to land, but not get sucked in. God, I hate that. Should be okay in this vicinity, I think.
got that. Purple's at 50.
Just a little more. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, don't hit purple anymore. Go hit the green one.
Focus on green.
Alright, the green one's fully debuffed. So this should be very quick.
Somebody broke that bard's guitar.
DPS is still a little slower than I would expect.
Let's go get purple. Nice. Now let's get Tovib. Break out your purses and throw it at him.
Huh, this one didn't go. Must not have been in range without the goodies.
Nicely done. Great job, everyone.
Use your first time Maybar runes and heroic. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, Tim. I mean, Maybars are still probably the most efficient if you can get through them quickly.
Well, let's get the bar to open up the chest since he's the only one who died.
Several of them are what's the word I'm looking for?
Both of them. Do it. Loot sacrifice. Gods will be pleased. Yay, Nitro's key. And chocolate.
You don't have enough of those ults?
Well, you know.
Got a lot of tunes to equip.
Exactly.
Gross.
Do
A
you
lot
not
of mouths to feed.
Night Rebels? Because he doesn't know either, because he ran out of numbers.
Is there anything sweet? Control Matrix.
Ooh, Titan Control Matrix. D100 low.
Kinetic Lore.
Gotta beat a 45.
Insightful Impulse on Riss. Not on
Nope, 45
Samus.
still winning.
Maybe on Samus I would have tried, but not on Java. Yeah, not on Java.
So this is cool. I was bugged for a little while. I couldn't see my mount, so I was just like flying and humping the air.
You like crowd controls with Arcane Tempest? Gonna have to loot a scroll.
Congrats, Cad.
Yeah, I feel like they'll be fine. You'll be able to find stuff.
Don't forget to turn this in.
Plus, you're gonna have to like TR in some way, right?
Dry it next.
You know, I might be on timer for this one. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean they'll show up. They'll drop hot the first couple of the first weekend or whatever. It'll always feel that way anyway.
There's going to be an opening for drags right now.
For sure.
Cool, thanks.
We got 12 people in Discord.
You don't have a choice. You have to do it.
Reform and get all the people on Discord.
If you're below level 20, it doesn't matter, right? But if you're above level 20, you have to to do something, or your character breaks. I think they're giving everyone plus
Deej
5 stars.
has a pretty good tank. Do you need Insta Killer in the center?
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
have the
that's fine.
DPS to kill. I mean, my tank is like slaps things with a wet noodle, and
Got it.
Get really excited when you get 100 damage.
No,
actually,
because my understanding is some of the new feats are
depends. In
different.
Reaper, yeah. But in
So if you
just
have
like a raid
prerequisites,
that's hard,
it messes you up
you know, I'll
into
hit for
epic
200.
levels. That's my understanding.
not-
So I believe everyone.
Maybe sometimes
If you're level
245 or
20,
so?
you have to do
Or we just drop
some sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go switch tunes and reset my client so I'm not.
Sometimes I'll get a like real sweet crit that everything the stars align, and I hit for like a little bit more than 1,000.
Again, that's my understanding. I could be incorrect, but
yeah.
Tell me your ways.
Are you trying to make
However-
my tank feel good? Jeez.
However, I do have 630 armor class most of the time.
All right, well, never mind. Teach me your ways.
I put a post in the forums. It's got my build.
What's your split? Or is it all pally?
It's 12 pally, 4 fighter, 4 artificer.
Fun. Very cool.
Or maybe it's 3 artificer. I can't remember.
That's
That's 4. It's 4 because at 4 artificer you get an extra feat. And that's where I take combat expertise as a 4th artificer feat. Is a level 4 artificer feat, yeah.
You know, my current tank build is that warlock bear thing that I figured out for hardcore last season, and I haven't touched it since it came over here.
Yeah, warlock bears just can't get the defenses a paladin can get.
No, but I was able to get a big ass pile of hit points and was able to do the temporary aura healing thing for people. And on the hardcore server in Reaper, that was fucking gold.
Okay.
Because I did dwarf and I was like all con, so I literally did nothing until like level 22 or something when I was able to like put a bunch of points into throw your weight around.
Right. I do purple dragon knight.
Oh, that would be good too.
It
You
gives
want me
me.
to bring my wizard to kill stuff in the center, or
Sure.
yes?
No, bring your wizard. You can center kill.
Does your wizard have animate ally?
I have clickies.
Oh, that's all I need.
There is a blank LFM up for a blitz.
Well, so I'm going to step in and start getting dying.
Yep, yep.
I don't see the LFM.
It's at the very top. It's 1 to 30
Oh, yeah.
for some reason. I thought I set it for 30 for 30, but it wasn't. Wolfie 2, that is someone in here, yes?
Yep.
Okay, good. That is
Chat.
us, right?
It's been a
Should be all
That's
of us.
us.
slow,
Yep.
Fantastic.
slow burn
Love
today.
it.
Well, this one's pretty easy. Just follow the group mainly.
If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them, by the way.
Let's get to it.
Wolfie, is that your actual picture in Discord? Is that you?
I think you're talking, but I didn't hear anything.
It'd be kind of weird if it wasn't.
I was just asking.
So, how many Bigfoots are currently alive, and where are they?
It looks like the hills of Afghanistan there.
Is that what makes people surrender right away? Is Bigfoots?
How did Deej?
Was it the French books?
I did that intentionally. He's gonna get an animate ally, so he's gonna be undead in the center.
Because that
Something.
way the unicorns heal you for more damage than they do.
Yep.
Well, if you have enough other defenses too. They'll like hit me for 400 and heal me for 1500.
Isn't a couple still?
Well, that's a fun way to use that.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
At least those two, right?
Yes, that Petro's.
Alright.
So there's been a rumor floating around. I don't know if I want to
It was one time in college.
feed this rumor.
I was really gentle though.
He was. He was actually had the softest hands. I was impressed.
Alright, ready for an anime.
Incoming anime.
Still missing Rockford.
Why does it say you're out of range?
Did you probably have?
Because I stepped away from the group.
That would explain it.
This guy's mine. There we go. I think that's everybody. If you're not buffed with the DPS songs or whatever, yell at me and I'll fix it. Otherwise, we're good for me.
How long does the animate undead spell last for?
Until you die.
Forever.
Until you die, or you
Or
recall.
shrine. Yep. Okay, so we have Rockford and Deej in the center. Everyone else follow. Let's just stay with the party.
Headed to lock the raid.
Woot.
If you're not in, scream.
Someone have a good bluff?
I'm on it, bud.
Perfect. Anyone feel like they want to do the puzzles?
I can do
Great.
puzzles.
I'll do puzzles.
Or
you
know,
can do
go
puzzles.
for it. Go for it. If you know, I was gonna pull up the solver.
You don't need to solve it. You just go 4, 3, 2, 1, and if it doesn't auto solve, then you go 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, or 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. So all of these puzzles are 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you either add a 2 or a 4 if it doesn't automatically solve.
Wish people would come around this way more often.
We did a lot of work figuring out these puzzles when they first came out, and we did a sequence and this and that and all this other stuff, and then finally worked it out to it's just 4, 3, 2, 1, dude. It's nothing special about it.
I do like that the Standing Stones are like the logo for Standing Stone games. I thought that was kind of a cool touch.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was innovative what they did with the things. I mean, some people are like, "Oh, that's just lame."
I think it's pretty cool. It's clever.
It's not every game that works their logo into something, right?
Exactly.
Especially the newest, most interesting raid, allegedly, because it's musical and has a logo. Oh, it's still cool. Shit. What else is going on, everybody? Anything cool? I think this is the last raid tonight, so we might do a little bit of screwing around after. Got a hammer time build. I'd like to do a hammer build one of these points. They are in the Borderlands, but they don't adjust there in the Borderlands, right? They just have the one thing. I think it's cool that they took that and turned it into a puzzle. Like, anytime that you can get, like, brand recognition worked in on something like that, it's worth it. Especially if you can do it without making it feel like they quote-unquote forced it too hard, you know? Like, it doesn't feel that forced to me in here. It feels like it makes some sense.
Alright, Durham, we already had a loot sacrifice, but I really appreciate you dying for us.
Oh yeah, kill Blitz if you can.
I was not trying to propagate these kind
That's
of
right.
rumors.
Forgot about that. We got bait twist every time. And every time is one time, but it is every time.
Wow,
So far. So far, it's been 100%.
1 for 1. Let's try it again.
So the first couple times I did these raids, every time there's a Fey chest, I just assumed it was always like that. For like the first 3 or 4 times I ran this, then they're like, no. And then as soon as they told me that, I haven't seen one since.
We got one. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
I think it was last week. Trying to get that ice dagger on this guy.
I was here.
That's cool looking.
I was here last week, I think. So maybe I saw that. Maybe that was the last one I saw, since then. So like a
Last thing
bunch
I
of
need
them
from this raid is the winter trinket.
a bunch of them in a row, and then nothing.
I actually want the Salazar, the shuriken.
Last time.
Oh, nice one. Let's go beat down a giant over here. Remember, if he stomps his foot, you can shield block, or you can jump. One or the other.
Watch me shield block and jump. He is not down to clown.
If you want to try your hand at the puzzle, go for it. If you're nervous about it, I can do it. I don't care.
I mean, if it's 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, go to 2. Try 2. No, just run over 2. There it is.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So it'll either be 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 2 and 4 the last variables.
Yeah. So 4, 3, 2, 1, or 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, or 4, 3, 2, 1, 4.
So you can try 4, 3, 2, 1 and
Yes.
4, 3, 1, 2.
Yes. Yeah.
In
so
the same,
you go 4, 3,
yes.
exactly, and then just reset and just go 4, 3, 2, 1, 4.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we have time to
I'm just glad it
reset.
wasn't shroud puzzles. I mean, how many times can you reuse that puzzle?
I've actually used them in my tabletop sessions. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, Lightouts is a popular game in lots of games.
Unfortunately, my party had never seen a lights out puzzle. So it took them a while.
Remember the original giant hole raid there in Mastermind?
Yeah, Mastermind.
Oh, that was a good one.
Unfortunately, no one
Oh,
runs that.
did we do the bluff? Oh, there it goes.
I did that thing I always do and I walk the wrong way.
Yeah, no worries.
So, one year my guild all went to Gen Con.
Nice.
There we go.
It's 10 o'clock somewhere. So anyway, we all go to Gen Con and we all do live dungeon together. So it's like the first time a lot of us have met and we're doing stuff and hanging out. And we go in one of the rooms and it's a 5x5. And we all look at each other and go, "That's a 5x5, right?" And we all go, "Yeah." And we go, "Bam, bam, 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 bam." And the DM goes, What the hell are you guys gonna do for another 25 minutes you're in this room?" Whoa, we actually took a damage. I don't think we took the scream damage, though. I think we just took a hit. Just to
we
be
got a
clear.
horsey coming after someone.
Get the
It
horse,
reset.
bring it to me, please.
It reset out. This guy's active. Make sure we're all here. 50 seconds. Alright, let's get him.
Nope.
Yeah, you get that earth grab if you don't shield block or jump.
I feel like
Alright, so I'll grab the giant.
Okay.
Everybody else kill the unicorn.
Yep.
Now, I have like no DPS, so don't even attack the giant at the beginning so I can get his aggro. By the time you kill the unicorn, I should have enough hate built up.
Well,
Copy
we
that.
gotta beat the giant down a little before the unicorn spawns.
Alright, well, beat him gently. Use lotion on your hands, whatever you gotta do.
I'm sorry, we only have gasoline in the raid. Sorry, bud.
Just a bit.
Do you want to hit the giant a little bit?
No, just leave the giant alone. Don't mess with the giant. The unicorn should pop
That's
up
gonna
here,
get
right
him
where we're standing right behind us.
all of the debuffs to build up all of that hate.
Here he's it. Let's light him up. Say hello to the party.
Watch out for blue circles.
be over here.
Oh, this guy's squirrely. Stand still, buddy. There we go. Let's go get us a giant.
You know he's getting that for it.
That's why I always debuff this guy or anything right away to let the tanks build up that additional hate.
Let's get in there. What are you doing?
I'm hitting. I got numbers.
No, we want you to die.
Oh. I can accommodate that.
Review this. Make sure all the debuffs are going.
I tried. I'm standing right in front of you.
I saw you go down like 300, so.
Thank goodness for bard songs, or maybe not.
Or maybe not. Yeah. So what you're really saying is we can blame Samus if we don't get up.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, you just want a Fey Twisted chest? Oh.
Absolutely.
Alright, hang on. / all peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. There you go.
Yay!
You're welcome.
That's a secret cheat code. Shh.
Oh. Up, down, down, left, right.
That works too.
All peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's
So
why.
also, if you are not familiar with this raid or haven't run this very much, if any of the fights goes too long, there's a dance element that is incorporated in. That's where you need to have a strafe key set up so you can strafe left or right, and you will
Or
see
just right click.
You can right click, and that also puts you into strafe mode as well, mouse hook strafe mode. So if you're dancing, you have to go left or right. You want to make sure you're moving in that direction.
Gasoline.
You can also tumble one time in that direction and stay there, or you have to be moving. If you don't move, you will take a lot of damage and die from that. So a lot of times if you're in here with pugs and you don't have a proper DPS, then you wind up doing a lot of dancing, and potentially could be a lot of dying too.
And the raid lasts a lot longer.
Yep.
It is a cool element, though.
It is.
I do like that they made the boss inactive while the dancing's happening. That's helpful. Because
Yep.
there's just no way.
Oh, your cheat code didn't work.
Next time.
Did someone do like the AB up down bullshit? Because that wrecks it every time.
Oh no.
So if someone put that in afterwards, that's the blame.
Oh, we'll know for next time.
Ooh.
Got a Blood of the Blossom. I'm putting that up for roll.
Huh? What? I got a thing? I do like this rune arm quite a bit, but Samus is the only one that's going to use this.
D500 high.
What a blossoms. Trinket, enchants. Huh. I'm just going to take this and...
You got a winning bid of 264.
I got a flame blade in the other chest. Does anybody need that?
That's a scimitar.
Yeah, it's the wisdom to hit and damage scimitar.
Yeah, I'd take it.
Who's that?
Mel?
Oh, Melchizedek. Okay.
Alright, going once, going twice.
There you go, Mel.
Mel is the big winner tonight.
Thanks.
Wolf, do you need this black unicorn? You said you hadn't done this yet.
Yeah. I don't have it.
don't forget to turn this in.
We gotta do that.
Yeah, if you don't have a mount, that it's a fast mount, and it's a nice looking unicorn too. Thank you guys for coming out this evening. Appreciate all the help. You guys, good teamwork.
Yeah.
Smooth sailing through all these.
No, thanks for hosting, mate. We appreciate it.
For hosting us.
For sure.
Yeah, that was really good. Thanks for having me.
Good stuff. See you guys next time.
Good night.
Yep. Tomorrow night, same time, same channel.
Unless you want to be in the unregulated raid channel.
And that's probably Wednesdays when Samus is appropriate level and drunk.
Nice. I like it.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Have a good night, mate. Yeah, we're gonna have to run a couple of quick errands. I don't know if we're gonna do anything else really, to be totes honest.
Good group this evening.
Yeah, and again, that's like my secret goal is to make people want Java more than Samus.
Yep.
And then start to like want to do bigger things because he's in the group. I feel like we're not that far away. I feel like we've definitely had a couple days where like, we could do this on hard.
Yeah. Vision usually then is a good indicator as to, is the group working together? Are you drinking curse spots? Are you staying out of the circles? Are you, can we manage the orthons? It's a good indicator as to how the group is working together. And so then we figure out, okay, should we do the next one on hard or just drop it to normal and roll or what? So, good litmus test.
I would like to respond, but I can't touch anything while DDO is restarting or sound will be broken. So it's just us, everybody. Just
we
us
got
for a minute.
We be set up for Shroud, so
There we go.
yay.
I was afraid of that. Yeah, so my client crashed, so I was restarting it. I can't touch anything while it restarts, or otherwise the sound will break. So
Yep.
I couldn't respond to anything.
No, so I have the same thing. Well, for me, it's not the sound. For me, if I touch anything, my mouse gets all kinds of screwy. It's like a really weird bug that it gets.
Yeah, for me, it's just the sound will not work at all. It'd just be totally muted.
You have a different sound card or something that you're running in there, or?
No, just the onboard audio. I don't know what it is. It's something weird, I think. Just like I have to also click on something outside of DDO for the push to talk to work, even though Discord is running in Administrator.
Weird.
Which is how I end up getting like stuck with the push to talk on, is if I try to respond back in DDO, I still have the push to talk button on.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, that interaction is just completely aggravating to me.
Versus having an entire conversation without having pushed the push to talk.
Yes, exactly.
That's also entertaining as well.
Well, again, I'm a person that if we're raiding or whatever, and I think that people aren't, if I'm not interrupting their conversation, then I'll do my usual chat with the chat, right?
Yep.
So it's a little bit different, but I think it can be fun anyway.
No, the best part is when you have a conversation with someone and the group's talking and you're chiming in with them and everything's going fine, and then like 20 minutes later you realize you're hitting the wrong button for push to talk. You would never say anything at all.
Well, and that's part of the reason. Like, I could just do it on it's not like I don't know how to do it. So if people are like, you know what, Samus, we just would like to hear you all the time anyway, I can do that. But I just need to know it. Okay. We have to put...
Yeah, the reason for the channel had people yelling at their kids and screaming at the dog or whatever else. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done with that. Set up a push talk. And...
Yeah, it's different for people like us who spend all of our time streaming, right? So, like, we're prepared.
Yep.
Our family's prepared. We know how it goes. But for people that's not their world, it's a totally different thing. Okay. So, we have 18 more keys. That's a lot.
I'm itching to TR, but I'm waiting for U51 to drop before I do any of that.
Yeah, I got some people who are trying to race to 20. But I'm like, I don't even think I want to do that. I just want to do my fresh TR on Wednesday when the servers come back up.
Yep.
So they're actually doing it Wednesday? That'd be cool.
It's planned, November 3rd.
I mean, we can pick different words for it if you'd like to, but then cool, but yes. If it was December 3rd, I'd be a little bit more upbeat and positive about it, I think.
No,
that's really all I need, is like a couple more weeks.
I like the fact it's going to be on Wednesday's a good time since I got to drive.
It's not a matter of the timing. It's more a matter of, are they ready for this? And
well, they're going to make a difference anyways. They're ever going to be ready.
I feel like they've been doing a really, really good job of listening to feedback and pumping out an update. I feel like a couple more iterations and we wouldn't have... Like, people were joking today that we're going to have a hotfix on Thursday, like the day after, right?
Yep.
And that's the gag, because we know that's going to be the case. Well, then, why does shit just not slow down, spend an extra week, and then maybe skip that hotfix?
I think they're on a... didn't they move to like a waterfall methodology for releasing stuff?
I don't know what their different... Their thought process is.
From a coding perspective, I think so. They went to a system where it basically is... it promotes you to just drop wherever you are. Like you get to a certain point, yeah, we know there are going to be bugs, doesn't matter, drop the code in. And then you're going to have a cycle where you're going to go through and fix the bugs and then drop the code in, and then fix more bugs and drop the code in. I think it's because of their waterfall methodology that they're on is where, even though they know they don't have every single thing done, they're still going to just drop it anyway and fix it on the back end or fix it later on.
And I can appreciate that. I really can. But again, you're talking about replacing the biggest, most popular system in the game.
Yep.
That needs to not be something that's screwed up for a month or 2 months.
Oh, for sure.
Especially over Christmas and other holidays. Like,
yeah, the timing seems kind of bad, right? Because you're coming up on the holidays, and you know, there was a time where, like, they were down for a good chunk of I forget what year it was. It was a couple of years ago where, like, they were down for a week. Was it a week or 2 weeks or something crazy like that? It was the data center went down or something or the other. It wasn't a patch or update. I think their physical data center went down, or the connection to the data center went down, or something or the other. And that was over one of the holidays, and that was just hugely bad timing.
I mean, there's that, but there's the times where we've gone down and it has been a programming problem, right?
Yep.
And then you put that in with the holiday complications. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yep.
Again, especially at this moment, I don't know if they always, again, they don't necessarily have the most accurate temperature of the player base. I don't think they realize that a lot of people are really still salty. The mini expansion really took the wind out of a lot of people's sails.
Yep. Oh my god. There isn't a raid and they're charging how much for this?
I'll tell you this now. The player base, players are always salty when you make any changes. Even if you made positive changes, they're salty the fact that you change any things until they, they get to know it, the new system. The real test will be whether or not, like a month from now or 2 months from now, once people actually know how it's working, if they're still upset about it. You know,
dude, I'm still upset about a lot of the updates that they've done in the past. So, you know, I still play the game, but you know, I'm still upset about some of the changes that they've made. So, I don't doubt that this is going to have a lot of churn. There are going to be a lot of people that are not going to be happy about this. But the real question is, are they still going to be playing the game or not?
Yeah. The thing is, the players are always going to be upset when you make a change. It doesn't matter whether it's a good change or a bad change. Some people, especially in this game, it seems, oh, you changed something. They just can't handle it. At least not handle it well.
Yep. Alright, gotta re-up my death potion.
Several creatures shamble towards me. Now Kirit the Lich bids its creations to attack.
Sorry, chat.
I really love these Death Ward potions and the Resto potions from Night Rebels.
They're nice.
I almost never use any of that stuff.
Oh my god. I cook probably like 8,000 of them and use them throughout the year.
Yeah, I have the bottle clicky. And
I used to use the clickies from Tangaroot, right? So I used to have like bound to account probably like 5 of those clickies. Every time I TR, I'd put them on. But now that I got the potions, I'm like, potions are, you can trade them around, you can give them to whoever you need them to. 10 minutes. The thing I hated about the clickies was that if someone dispelled it, then you were screwed. With the potion, I just chug another one, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I pretty much use I carry around the 2 different, the Death Ward and the Freedom Movement pot from whatever. And I actually got to the point where I was only using that. So then I just got rid of all the other clickies. And then occasionally I'll actually equip the necklace from White Plume Mountain, and I'll use it. But if it's a situation, if it's good to wear, then I'll have it. Otherwise, I just get away with that 1 potion, pretty much. But I can take like 7 or 8 negative levels before I can't UMD my way out of it. So like, I can be a little sloppy in that regard.
Yep.
I bought a whole mess of those Irian light potions, for light casters. Bonus, and the one that gives you the damage. You know, D6 ain't much, but if you use them on like your low level characters, like 1 to 5 levels, D6 is actually a lot bonus damage to add on to a character. Unless you're running through Korthos and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
I actually grabbed 2 of those masks this year too, the ones that give you the negative damage, D6 damage.
Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm either gonna mindlessly grind a couple of these things or call it an evening. I'm not sure which. I am still feeling kind of crappy, but I had a good time, everybody. Thanks a lot.
For sure. Thanks for joining us. Have a good evening.
Have a good one, guys. Alright, chat. Again, I don't know what I want to do. I feel beat, tired, and whooped, you know what I mean? Again, we have quite a few more keys, and it is a lot of experience to burn. So I think we'll just give it a shot a little bit longer. But I'm gonna turn the lights off, and maybe put some music on or something. See if the Twitch music will play. Just see if we can get in the groove. If you guys have anything you want to talk about or anything you would like to chat or whatever, the chatting, anything interesting or whatever, hit me up. I'd love to know what's going on. There's somebody doing Night Rebels. Again, I'd rather just get the fast experience, I think, maybe. Epic Elite, gross. Mystery. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit more, just a few more of these in. We'll just kind of let it go and see how it sits. Okay. Oh, I'm hot again now. Take this off. Hopefully my hair is not a complete disaster. It probably will be, but I guess at the end of the day I don't care that much. Alright. I would really like to just be able to wreck these things with the... There we go. Now we get a little bit of time to get some gathering on. I'd much rather deal with, especially on Samus, the way this build just happens to kind of be played so far, it seems like, just smashes these AoE buttons. Seems like almost everything is an AoE effect for it, which is, I mean, it's not really accurate, but at least it feels like it is, which I think is a lot of value, and for me as normally like a single target wizard person, that's very cool that it feels that way. I think, anyhow. Would you just stand still and take your damage and die? Can we turn you so you stand still? Yes, okay. Well, that's easy in the future. Keep that in mind. No, we just finished the raids and I'm tired. I thought about doing something else, but I kind of want to turn in these 18 keys and just get this experience out of there. And feel like I got all my experience out of Night Rebels. It's taking, what, 3 minutes to get 28,000 experience points? That seems pretty good, right? And if we can make a couple more doodads, it's good for everybody. Well, okay. Maybe not everybody, but good for most people. Yeah, see, so there's another +2 con. Looks like we still just need more of that same ingredient. Yeah, if you want. I can... Don't they go down tonight? I thought they turn off sometime tomorrow. Oh, okay. Never mind. Then we got some time. Maybe I don't have to sit there and smash my head against the wall on these then. I was just thinking that I wanted to make sure I burn these keys. But, yeah, we can totally do it tomorrow. I'll save at least 10 or so. In fact, I might just do this last run. Said I'm pretty beat. It's Monday. Jeez. I guess the thing that it's latching into my brain is this is the last weekend for Maybar or whatever. And for some reason I was thinking that that means it's turned off tomorrow. But I guess it's not the last day, right? It's Wednesday. For whatever reason I thought Wednesday. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm under the impression it was supposed to end Tuesday morning, but I don't have any idea. I don't know what I'm basing that off of.
The door is locked tight and can only be opened when the rooms are lit.
But it could just go down with the server and then be off when the server comes back up. That makes total sense too. Shall also said tomorrow. See, that's what... I feel like it's tonight. Or is it last night? No, I'll find the tweet or something in a second and get the hard loot. Why is my phone not hushing? Alright. Okay, let's see. The event is available in-game through November 2nd. So yeah, it should be up tomorrow. That's usually their way of saying we'll take it down the day at, like, whenever we're ready the next day. So you're probably good. So yeah, we can run through them tomorrow, and that lets me not have to worry about doing stuff tonight. Then that's pretty awesome. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna worry about that anymore. Actually, I probably shouldn't, but let's do it anyway. Everybody knows how much I love yellow. Maybe we go ahead and make a full set of the cosmetics. I feel like I do that a couple of times. I'll make the cosmetics, and then I'll be like, eh. I feel like this is going to be another year that I'm going to be like, nah. That's okay, though. I'll just stick it on cosmetic or something and not worry about it. House del Jarasco public area, please. So, I guess because no other reason than it happens to be flittering up on my Magic page here. Hero's Downfall downshifted to an uncommon with this set. And I posted it as Rare's Downfall. And I got, hey, there's been effects like this printed at common for roughly the same cost. Well, those are sorceries and they're 4 mana. But destroying target creature or planeswalker, this is the first card that ever had that. And they said at the time that they printed it that these effects that killed these would not be common, or would not be under rare, under the rare rarity or whatever. So, Bilal here says the flavor text is great. So Aldrich fought the vampiric curse as long as he could. He fought monsters all of his life, but ultimately he couldn't resist the fate of becoming one himself. Interesting. What's going on, Newtons? I'm getting ready to wrap up the stream myself. I'm feeling pretty terrible bad. Is there any, like, free, like, super free experience? No. Rip. Rip. You're gonna start up a 3-Barrel Cove? Outside of Gibbers, I could help some. I'm not gonna redo Gibbers today. I did a Gibbers earlier today for this chat asked for one. I swear to God, this is Xylo. But I thought he was playing Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, see, I didn't think Xylo was in Wolfpack either. Maybe he is. You guys did 20 tonight? That seems odd. Yeah, I don't have his cleric on there. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, I already did that one, but I'd do the rest of it. If you wanted to hit me up or whatever. I don't know. I'm also beat. Maybe it's best to just call it an evening, try to get a full day in tomorrow. Putting the elephant up now? Alright. I'll tag along for a quest or two if the elephant goes up. I think the difference is that depending on which quest we do, I'll just go do it. Actually, most of the 3 Bell Cove quests I can just go do now. Not on this life. I don't think so, anyhow. No trapping.
The hunt begins anew.
Oh, that's the first one. Okay. Oh, Ghost of a Chance is probably, that one's probably fine. I thought this was you. What's the first Tide Turns quest called? We want to say Bargain of Blood, but I always feel like that's wrong. Bargain Bazaar, right? No, it is Bargain of Blood. Yeah, Bargain of Blood. Alright. Not that this person will probably appreciate that that comment, but thought, why not? It's... Oh, you ransacked that one? What's the next best one after that? The Top Hat quest? What is that quest called? The last one of the wow, I can't even think of the quest chain. The last one with the level 5. Here, never mind. We'll just get it this way. Under the Big Top. And the Snitch. There we go. Oh, great girl, burn it down. Alright, let's go get started. There we go. More. I'm also kind of hungry. Is it... Like, maybe I go make some chicken broth or something. Like, maybe a little bit of chicken chunk. Something to kind of... I don't know, I think I'm craving some sort of nutrients. Like a lot of salt.
Our cave extends deep into the rock behind us.
Ooh. I was all excited. I thought we were running halfway down the road already. Alright, summon a death dog. Death dog.
A single blood-tied pirate peers into the gloom. He seems to be... A Yuan-Ti blocks the passage. It looks as if lieutenants have made Grey Guards...
I remember this guy. No, they're not going to spawn until that guy's done. Let's run! There we go. Oh, that's lame. Alright. How else we doing? Zap zap. How about you? You're bad. Don't touch me. Really? Samus is struggling a little bit still on Reaper 1. Or Reaper 3. Yeah, so I pretty much always feel that Devil Assault is kind of a trap. A lot of people really like it, so I don't. When it comes to doing the various like getting tokens or whatever, like it's a fine quest and it's fun to do from time to time, but it certainly feels like a problematic quest to me often. Like it's easy for something to go pretty badly. So I always feel like, especially if you're pure level 20, that's not the best quest for farming fragments or things if you're gonna just try to TR again right away. I like the Bargain of Blood quest a lot for that. I like the Snitch that we talked about earlier a lot for that. I know my heal's not the best, but it's got to be better than that. People are shooting all over the place. A little bit of stop and go action here. Okay. Still nothing, huh? Okay. Oh, Chatterootsky. Oh no! I really do love Sunburst. It really is becoming one of my favorite spells in DDO. It just feels like it does everything. Like, you need damage, it's got damage. You need... Oh, these things came alive. Gross. You need a defensive layer. It's got a defensive layer, right? It can blind opponents, which is basically an awesome defensive layer. Like... I've become a big fan. I don't care about that guy. I think this door's open, that's all I care about. Peekaboo. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get this heal off in time? Yeah, I did, okay. That's a bad dude right there. Oh, but not that time. It's okay. Yeah, I need to go see the chiropractor tomorrow, I think. My appointment's on Wednesday, but I'm gonna move it to tomorrow. I don't think I can make it another day. I think it's what's really messing with me. I just need to go get it cracked and get the back pressure drained back down. Thank you.
Sorry, we don't have any heals for fleshies.
Not a problem. We're used to hearing each other. We're all in bed, so we do each other.
Go send Bolty for days, huh? Ooh, that's a bad one. Yeah, part of kind of doing what I've been doing lately, focusing so much on the Maybar stuff, it's kind of like you end up ignoring a lot of the other things. Didn't get in there. Light dots are nasty. Alright, how close are we? That's probably where the real problem is coming from, right? This soulless guy. Alright, I have to say the groups guys are doing quite well. Let's look at the kill list. I'm not even winning. Not even in second place. A solid third place. I did die earlier though. Dying's usually pretty not good. You know, I probably should have not fallen all the way down here for sure. Oh, that's dumb. That guy wasn't going to insta-kill like that. He's a Flameborn. Flameborns have Death Wards. Death Wards. Gross. Alright, no heal for Samus. All right. I wonder sometimes what people watch this stream for. Like, do you watch like for crazy builds? Do you watch for wizard stuff? Do you watch? You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people watch because they want to hear somebody talk about things and that interest them. I feel like we do a good job of trying to cover different interests of the game, but I don't know if people just like what is it that I do for your stream enjoyment? Needs, I guess, is for lack of a better word. Oh, smushed again. Oh, that's why. And now it fell down. There's a Reaper loose and it just fell in the water, so it's going to come back and come at you. Yeah, another fear. So, moving closer is correct. 3. I don't think I'm going to make it, right? Yeah, we're just a little short. So let's self-res. What? I can self-res. It's literally the thing that's what it says. Fine. Get out of here with your fear Reaper nonsense. Did we get him? I just was trying to get that Fear Reaper. I think we're just a little short. And I also need to reposition so I could hit the shrine. Oh, my phone keeps chirping. They're trying to figure out what the legendary vamp. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Alright, to finish this up. Probably be the last one. Everything is screaming. Warner, Warner, Warner. 9 negative levels. Hello. Hello. No. Okay. I think we got all the dangerous stuff cleaned up now, so we just gotta beat down her. And she's got a lot of hit points, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Zapping it. Oh, hey, baby girl. Ow. Yeah, that's how you know that I'm in trouble, when I try to turn my head and it hurts too much. It's a pretty clear sign that go see the doctor tomorrow. I'm gonna let it go this time. I like listening to it. Somebody else might like listening to it too. Literally my favorite song, I think. Alright. Oh, they must have finished her up. I guess so.
We're giving Cogton a chance to get in before we end it. Oh, I guess they're probably ready. Should go help. We still had a couple of ghosts in here. Alright, how we turn out? What do you think? One breakable. Wow, week 3rd. Great, more Night Rebels keys. That's what I needed. Alright. I would like to stick around, but I think I'm going to call it an evening. I think my head is done. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it an evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Sorry I didn't stick around more, but I'm pretty sure I'm ready to put a fork in. I'll probably see you in the morning.
Yep, you have a good one.
See you later. Hope you feel better.
Maybe eventually. Alright everybody, I think, like I said, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, stuff like that, etc., etc. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Newton's. He does a good job, or they do a good job, and feel free to do the things, the various buttons. I need to do a better job of doing this earlier, but like, subscribe, follow, I really appreciate those things. It means a lot. And of course, if you'd like to support the channel, patreon.com/Samus is the most efficient and best way to do that. Alright, everybody, with that, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you have a wonderful night. Peace and much love. We'll see you tomorrow. Doodles.